Hello everyone, it's Rob 26 Bond again. I've just made my second bootleg video of Maiden vinyl. Now we're going to look at more regular pressings, even though today is actually some really nice ones from all around the world. So just want to show you this as well before I start. This is my Maiden Canadian Tour t-shirt I got from the fan club, which is bloody comfortable and an awesome design. And I'll show you the back print as well, you guys want to know. There you go, you see? There you go. Tour dates on it as well. It's almost like I went to Canada to watch them, which sadly I didn't, but I would like to do one day because Canada is on my hit list of places to go and see. So the first one I want to show you is this one, which is a blue tinged version of Twilight Zone. Let me take it out of its sleeve to show you it a little clearer. Okay, everyone knows that the UK, the regular pressing, has a very green background to it. This is a blue one, and this is a pressing from Holland. Okay, this is a double A side, Twilight Zone with Wrathchild, with a completely different back cover, with a blue back cover. And as you can see, it has the tour dates down there for the Dutch gigs. Iron Maiden op tournee. So this one is a very nice condition vinyl, as you can see. It's got like the jukebox cut vinyl, Twilight Zone that side. Ugh. And Wrathchild. So there you go. This one's quite hard to find. This one's got a little bit of ring wear on the sleeve, as you could see when I was showing you it, but it plays fantastically well. There's a few pops here and there, but it's, you know, for a over 30-year-old single, it's doing really well. So this one can be quite expensive. You can pay up to £60–70 for this one, depending on who you're fighting on eBay and how determined they are to get it. I got this one for around about 40 quid, so I was quite pleased with this because it's not in bad condition at all, and it's a nice variation, and it's a very nice single. That my second Japanese single is Prowler. Here you go, Prowler. I was very proud to own this one. Running Free's the B-side, with a nice Toshiba EMI green bag. It's not a white label promo, but like I say, I'm not so bothered about that at this minute in time. I just like to own the stock releases, then we'll maybe sort out the promos a little bit later down the line. But I was so happy to get this one. It's in great nick, there's not a mark on it. There you go. Running Free, that's the B-side. And the A side is Prowler. So I was, like I say, I was stoked to get it. I'm a huge fan of Jap releases. Maiden Jap singles are pretty scarce. They're certainly quite expensive. Don't ask me how much I had to pay to get this. It was a lot. But it's in such good condition, and I'm just really happy to own it because, like I said, love Maiden, love Japanese pressings. So it's my second one, so I'm well happy with that one. Okay, this isn't in such good condition, this one, but I got it for a great price. This is a Brazilian copy of Power Slave. Notice the Heavy Metal Attack sticker up there. It's pretty standard release apart from that. It's got some Brazilian text on the back, Brazilian markings on the labels as well. The vinyl's in good nick. I mean, it's, what can I say? I mean, it's pretty standard apart from that. But it's just interesting, really, sometimes to collect pressings of your favourite records from all around the world. Now, this one does come, you're probably thinking, where's the inner sleeve? It does have it, but it wasn't an inner sleeve, it's just a insert sheet. So that is one of the main differences. Bit creased, but it's not something you'd fit the record in. It's literally an insert sheet. And then the record would be in one of those poly-lined bags. So that is Power Slave. That is the Brazilian first pressing as well. Okay, there's that one. Let's make sure I get that in nicely. Okay, lovely. Right, the next one is a Greek copy of Live After Death. Won't show you too much about this one as it's pretty standard to stock, but the main difference is, you see, let me show you, down there it says Greece, Thessaloniki, Greece. Lovely condition, very happy to own this one. It's standard stuff really, there's no major differences with this. It's got the booklet, the inner labels and everything, but in very good condition. This is one I got this morning. This is another Live After Death, but this is a little bit different. It has a gold stamp, where are we? Gold stamp promo from the USA, along with its promotional sticker and advertising what you got in the package and some of the songs. There you go. It's pretty standard stuff once again. The main differences with this release is that you got this with it as well, which was showcasing the video release. The 3 video releases, video pieces behind the Iron Curtain Live After Death. And incidentally, I got 2 of those in there. Let's turn that off. 2 of those are in there. So if anyone's got a copy of this without one of them, I'm happy to send it to you. So that was one I was very happy to get hold of today. And as I say, it comes with all the booklet and everything like that. But there you go. Live After Death. This one's quite hard to get hold of. This is an American promo for Flash of the Blade, which comes off Power Slave. Unusual cover. A few marks on the cover, but the vinyl is absolutely mint condition. This is a Capitol Records, that's the rainbow label they call that, and it's absolutely A1. It's got Flash of the Blade both sides, and that's a real hard one to try and find. There's a few on eBay at this minute in time if you're interested in getting that one. It's an odd release. This was sent out to radio stations and for various promotions and things like that prior to the release of the album, and it was never released as a single anywhere else, so it's a curious one. Okay, this is a copy of what is it? Peace of Mind. Yes, the American picture disc with the sticker, as you can see there, and it's got the extra track Cross-Eyed Mary. It plays really well, this one. It's hardly been played. There you go. This is a Capitol Records copy of Killers. It's a bit battered, but it's it's pretty standard stuff, this one. But obviously it's got the Capitol logo down there. It's printed on the heavier stock paper as well. The American releases are always printed on quite thick cardboard, whereas some of the European ones can be a little bit flimsy. This is a bootleg of I think it's the Argentinian release of the Iron Maiden album. If you notice, all the tracks are in Argentinian. But this is actually a bootleg, it's not an original one, and it's pressed on red vinyl. And all the tracks are in... There you go. Argentinian. So it's a curious one, that one. A counterfeit, basically, of the original Argentinian press, but it wasn't a lot of money, and it's something to add to the collection. That's actual a reproduction of the original sticker, which came on the front of it as well. This is another counterfeit. This is a counterfeit of the Japanese copy of Killers, and that's not a real obi. That's printed onto the cardboard. It's the back cover, which is slightly darker than normal. The real interesting thing about this one, and there's one of these on eBay in the UK right now, is that it's a gold marbled swirly vinyl. There you go. So, they're a little bit dodgy, let's say, but for an Iron Maiden collector, something a little bit different. It wasn't a lot of money, and it was something that was quite interesting and a bit of a talking point, so I got hold of one of those. Standard release here that I hadn't got. This is the poster sleeve version of The Evil That Men Do, which folds out into a big advert for Monsters of Rock Donington 88 with all the bands on, all their logos. This is the American copy, a promo copy of Power Slave. As you can see, it's got the gold border to it. This is a promotional only copy pressed on virgin vinyl from Capitol Records, and this is a lovely copy. There's a couple of marks on it, but it's got the original in a sleeve. Vinyl's pretty good though, and that's a really tricky one to try and get hold of. but please do, because it looks amazing. Special limited edition, well it would be, it's a promo. So hard to find, but definitely worth trying to hunt for. Another copy of Power Slave as well. This is a standard stock American copy with the textured first pressing cover. One of the great things with the first pressings is they came with the merchandise inserts. This is a beautiful one. Look at that. And picture of the band on the back and the 4 albums up to Power Slave. There you go. There is that one. Just a couple more. This is a Dutch copy of Beast, which I managed to pick up recently, which I'm very happy with because it's almost mint condition, this one. And it does come with the original inner sleeve. And last but not least, I've got the UK pressing of Fear of the Dark. This is the Russian copy on Gala Records. You can always tell the Gala releases. They'll have this on the back of them. It says Gala, oddly, because that's the name of the company. But they'll have they're very thin sleeves. They're not hard wearing at all, and they're laminated. They've got a real thin lamination on them as well, so they are quite flimsy. I'll show you the vinyl. It is a gatefold, but the labels are different to the UK release. There you go. So Gar recordings, Iron Maiden for Dark. It's not been played.